My friends, so my timer just went off. Shook this for 4 minutes. Well, 3 extra minutes. This water is still green and it is bubbling as I'm putting it into this. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to dump this out. I want you to see if you can take a look at it. Alright, so I have all my rocks right here. Let me... I don't know if you could see. Oh, I'm just gonna reach my hand. Oh, it's a little bit gross. This is all that's left of the chalk. All that is left of the chalk. Oh my gosh, what the heck happened? Alright, those 4 huge pieces of chalk that we put in. And you can see at the bottom of this, there's like tiny, tiny little crumbs. Alright, I don't know if you can really see it. It's a little bit hard, so. But, so now we are going to write. What the heck happened? So at 4 minutes, we can write barely any chalk left. What happened? It shrunk all the way down. So tiny, tiny pieces. Alright, all of this chalk broke down. I wish you could see it in person because I would come around and show everyone. It is just these tiny little pieces of chalk. And then, let me see. Oh, maybe you could see it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that's what we have left. We have some chalk and little tiny bits and pieces all around the edges and the rim. Alright. But most of that chalk, I think, went in our glass because our water looks like something else. I'll tell you that. It is green, and I think it is full of little tiny rock particles. Or not rock, chalk particles, because the chalk broke down. Alright? So the difference between the 1 minute and the 4 minute, we could still see the rock, or the chalk. They were little pieces, but at the 4 minute mark, we saw no chalk at all. Well, barely any chalk. The chalk was so tiny, I bet you in 10 minutes, there would be no chalk left. Alright, so now we have to go back. Go back to our hypothesis. Was our hypothesis correct? Why or why not? So I said I think the chalk will break, and I think the chalk will, get very small when water is added. I didn't think it would get this small. I didn't think it would almost completely disappear. And I was right with the chalk book breaking, but I wasn't right about how soft it got. I didn't realize how soft it would get. Alright, so after our experiment, we then take a look back at our hypothesis, see if we are right or not. Alright, and this is a little bit about weathering. So weathering is the breakdown of rock. So our weathering, so we talked about chalk instead of rock. Alright, and we got to these little tiny pieces. So weathering could happen because of a bunch of different things. Alright, there could be weathering because of water, just like we had right over here. Our water made these little tiny pieces. So water, we could have wind. Okay, so it's water, wind, and then let me see. You can have other rock. Other rock can be a part of it. All right, but it's mainly water and wind. All right, but we're going to talk about the different types of weathering another day. All right, but I'm so glad you did this experiment with me. And you know what? This experiment proves that anything could go wrong. Anything could go wrong in an experiment. You saw my glass jar shatter. You know? Maybe it wasn't smart of Miss Maciak to use a glass jar. Maybe she should have read the directions a little bit better. Even when the directions said plastic, but it's okay. We all make mistakes. We're all human. And you know what? If it made you laugh, I'm glad it did because it really surprised me. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys very, very soon. All right. Hopefully I can post another video so you can see my face and you can hear my voice so you don't forget about me. But I hope you have a great week, okay? Please, please, please be good for the sub. All right? All right, see you guys. Bye.